Hey everybody. Hey everybody, it's time for another it's time for the first time since late 2022. It's time for the first review intro. This time as the Douglas Blair Roberts actor base persona, the Super Beta 400, the brown skin human, back at you with another Disney Channel television series Disney Channel television series and movie intro and television series for various other channels. 2020s version. This is a 2020s remake. The previous one I did ended up being way too long for the first review that I'm going to be doing with this intro, and that is the Disney Channel's newest show, Saturdays, that'll be the second part. And that will be the first video with this intro. The song will be the same, Sonic's Weekend. Even though I will be wearing my skinny jeans, real life superhero rock and roll working class look number 2, my skinny jeans sweatsuit with zipper, gloves, and shades. This will be reviewed as Douglas Blair Roberts, the actor. Because as much as I badly wanted to do make this a real life superhero review, I can't, because other than a couple of comic book and cartoon graphics, there is nothing super. There is in the cool, colorful outfits that they have. There is nothing superhero about this television series. So as such, it cannot be a real life superhero review. So with that being said, let's make my grand entrance and let's get started with Disney Channel's Saturdays, the first review with this intro. Hey everybody, it's time for my part 1, long overdue review narration of the 2021 made-for-TV Disney Channel original movie Upside Down Magic, which I not only consider one of the greatest Disney movies of all time, but I consider this to be one of the best movies, period, and one of the best movies during the pandemic era. Yeah, I did a webcam version as the Douglas Blair Roberts YouTube social media personality base character in 2022 that I never got around to uploading. I will upload it with these series of reviews, and I may or may not have the comment section section open. I haven't decided yet. May have it closed because I may have it closed because I decided to update. I decided to update with two more webcam reviews. Two more webcam reviews. One will be as the Douglas Blair Roberts YouTube social media based character and actor, and the other one as the real life superhero. Both of those will be in the description box below, as will the part 2 real life narration, which will be just like this one. We'll have that will have more sound effects from the movie in the background. But like I said, this this was one of the many things I saw. This was one of the many things I saw on Disney Channel when I returned to Disney Channel in 2020 after a 3-year hiatus. Yeah, the last time I watched Disney Channel was 2017. 2017 and 2017. I couldn't stand Bunk, the original Bunk season 1 through 3, and its predecessor Jesse, which both of those, well, Jesse had just recently finished, but Bunk was still airing, and I figured by the time 2020 rolled around, I figured the characters from Bunk have to be older by now, so that show has to be gone. When I came back, well, unfortunately, Bunk wasn't gone, but the good news was it wasn't the same Bunk. It was a brand new Bunk. It was Bunk season 4, and I already knew what Raven's Home and Stuck in the Middle and Andy Mack were. I already knew what those were. And then I mentioned in the new ones, the newer shows, which I quickly got into: the Sydney to the Max, the Cooper and Cammy House, the Worlds, the Gabby Randy and Siddles, and the Just Roll With It. But the movie franchises during that time, throughout that entire year, throughout that entire summer and spring before it, they were hyping up this new movie, Upside Down Magic, which this movie was like a cross between Harry Potter. This is based on a book, just like Harry Potter. What's the other film series called? Oh yeah, Harry Potter, Disney Channel superhero movie Sky High, and X-Men, which Sky High is loosely based on. It's a PG version of the 20th Century Fox X-Men movies. Is those three and classic old school Disney Channel movies like Halloween Town, You Wish, Don't Look Under the Bed, and Under Wraps, and all those Disney animated movies, only with a live action cast. And it was, like I said, it was a huge throwback to the awesome 90s and early 2000s Disney Channel, which is one of my all-time favorite and best time periods for Disney Channel, along with this most recent 2017 through 18 through 21, which still goes on, which the elements of that still exist in the existed in 2023 and now 2024. But yeah, so yeah, and yeah, they hyped it, and they hyped it real well. They hyped it, and this was the last thing to get a decent rating. I'm talking, when I say a decent rating, this is the last thing to get above a 0, to get a 1, to get a 1 point something. And despite that, they still haven't made a sequel. The only thing I don't like about this awesome movie here, the storyline, the acting, special effects, characters, cast of actors and actresses, the soundtrack, everything about this movie was awesome. The plot revolves around these gifted kids who all have some specific magical ability, and they go to a summer camp, and a school similar to Harry Potter, where they learn how to control and become pros at this magic. The main character, the main character Nori and several other people. The main character, the main character Nori and several other people, they have what is referred to as defective magic. They can do magic, but they can't control it, and they can't perform the specific task that the magic that they use is designed for. So they're put in a basement class, underground with a teacher named Bud Scriff, who can talk to animals, while all of the other gifted kids get cool uniforms, and get to take advanced class and get all these privileges that the witch calls don't get. And Nori sets out to prove that the UDMs are just as capable as the other group of classes, and that's the overall main plot. They're the ones who can't control their magic are put in the UDM program because there was a person who also had defective magic, It ended up keep forgetting what happened to him, but he ended up becoming the series bad guy, and he returned in a new form to take his vengeance and ruin Founders Day, a big magical showcase. And it's up to the UDMs, the Upside Down Magic Crew, to stop him. Yeah, the main characters and actors are Isabella Rose portraying Eleanor Boxwood Horace, who they call Nori. Then Sienna Argudogs, one of the more famous child actors in this, Raina, portrays Raina Carvel, who can manipulate fire. Then I mentioned Cal Howard portrays Bud Scriff, who can talk to the animals. Allison Fernandez portrays Pepper Paloma, who is supposed to be able to pull things towards her, but instead her power pushes things towards her. Max Torina portrays Andreas Papadillo, the emo quiet guy who can fly, who can go up, but he can't come down, and he has to wear the book bag to keep him on the ground, or else if he takes it off, he'll go up and never come down again. Another reason I want to see this movie was Vicki Lewis, who I've not seen since Sonny with the Chance. She had a big part in this movie as, even though she's fighting on the side of good, she's listed as an antagonist. She portrays Linda Nightslinger, who is the very person who puts Nori and her UDM people underground and bans them from participating in the other classes. I guess that's why she's considered the main antagonist, even though she's clearly in the movie fighting for the good guys, fighting for the good guys. Then there's the other teachers, Cynthia K. Mills, Professor Argon of the Flair class, Eleni Kyle, Professor Hahn, and Vicki Lewis is headmaster of the Sage Academy, and that's the different groups. So yeah, you can watch this movie on Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure it's still there, Disney Plus, but it's also on various streaming websites, streaming websites. So yeah, and I liked every scene in the movie. The movie was awesome from beginning to end. With my favorite and best being the final battle, the final CGI battle. That was one thing I liked about this in comparison to the other movie franchise I discovered in 2020 was the Zombies franchise. In Zombies, everything in that film was settled with cheerleading, dance, song, and magical magical and scientific artifacts. The day is saved with those. Here, this was this film featured an actual villain that forced the characters to team up together, to put their powers together to stop. They actually had to fight someone in this film to solve a problem. That was one thing this had over the much more popular zombies film franchise. That scene, the final CGI battle, and then my other favorite and best scene was after the movie was over. One of the coolest things ever was the cast, the UDMs, the cast from the films, Isabella Rose, Sienna Ardingdog, and Alison Fernandez on Max Torina, and the other guy. They all performed a cover of the song "Everything Is Magic" by the band Angels and Airwaves. Angels and Airwaves. That music video that will be in the description box below, and elements of that will be heard in my real life superhero review version. So yeah, this is upside down magic. The only thing I hate about this awesome film was that there's been no word, no talk of a sequel. It's been 3 years. It'll be 4 years when we get to July. There's been no talk of a sequel to this awesome movie. Right here. And this is the last thing to get to at least to get above a 0 point something. They did two films based upon the 1997 Disney Channel movie classic Under Wraps. A reboot no one watched. That got a sequel, but this film couldn't. This film hasn't yet. And this film is one of the reasons I still even bother with Disney Channel. So yeah, to see the next 3 reviews, the part 2 real life superhero narration, and the webcam YouTube social media actor based character, and finally the 4th one, the real life superhero, and the one from 2022, all of those will be in the description box below, and they'll be uploaded with this review right here. So with that being said, you want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.